Hello, my name is Peter and I'd like to welcome you to my YouTube channel. For those unfamiliar with my content, I like to play with the various scammers found on Facebook and see how their scams work. I then post the details on YouTube as a warning to others. I post the screenshots of the messages sent between us. If you want to be able to read all of the messages, you'll have to pause the video to read them all. If these videos are not educational, hopefully they're at least entertaining.
Here we go.
This scammer started by congratulating me and asking for my Cash App tag. I do not use the Cash App, so no tag. The scammer then asked if I use PayPal or Chime. No. I have an Amazon tablet and none of the apps that the scammers tend to use are available in the Amazon App Store. The scammer then says that I won $20,000. Good for me. I checked the scammer's Facebook page and saw one follower, and that he was following 13 other people. The page says that this was for a musician or band, yet there was nothing to do with music on his Facebook page. No posts available, so he's not posting anything to promote his band. Not having any of the apps that the scammers use, the scammer asked for my address. I gave him the usual address that I give to the scammers. He got photos from Google Street View and asked where I was at that time. I was in my home office. The scammer asks if that was my home. Not really, but that's where I direct any packages to. The scammer posts a photo of American Money and says that he's going to pick my package now. He then asks for my number so that he can call me if he felt the need. I gave the phone number for the address that I gave. The scammer sends more pictures of money, saying that was my package which was ready then. These messages started on a Sunday. Dude, FedEx does not deliver on Sundays. I asked the scammer whereabouts he was located. He sends another photo of cash in a box. I asked the scammer where the scammer was picking up the package from, and he doesn't answer that right away. The scammer says that he's done with the package and the accountant seemed to sign up on my package before the scammer left the company now. Dude, your phrasing is a bit off, which is a sign of a scammer in a foreign country. The scammer eventually says that he's in Canada. Okay, but Canada is 9.985 million square kilometers in size. He could be a 5-minute drive from the address that I gave, or a 20-plus hour drive. He'd need to be more specific for me to not think that this is a scam. And all the damned pictures also had me suspicious as well as his eagerness. More photos from the scammer. And I tell him that FedEx doesn't deliver on Sundays, especially after dark. I've never seen a FedEx truck driving around in the daytime any Sunday. A photo of the alleged accountant working. I can probably check Google and find such an image online. It doesn't mean that the accountant is actually working, especially on a Sunday. Then a photo of some FedEx trucks parked outside. Again, FedEx doesn't run on Sunday in this part of the country/world. The scammer says that he's ready to leave now, and to make sure that I do not go anywhere. Then more photos. The bottom photo had a large check with a date in 2019. That added more suspicion to the scam. The logo on the check was too blurry to read, but I could tell that it wasn't from FedEx. Even more photos of FedEx delivery drivers making deliveries. Those seemed pointless to me. The scammer says that as I can see, he delivers a lot of packages. No, I see the FedEx guys delivering lots of packages. The scammer then tells me that I need to pay for the delivery man to deliver my package. I knew there would be a fee. There always is with these scams. The scammer tells me that it's not a scam. Right, sure it isn't. I asked the scammer how much the fee was and he responds with $120. It was dark where I was, so I asked the scammer what time zone he was in. He didn't seem to want to answer my question.
These are the details of the typical gift card scam. The scammer will tell you that you have some money coming to you, but you must pay some sort of fee to get the money delivered to you. With me not having the Cash App or PayPal, the scammer says that I need to pay the fee with a gift card. Once you've given the gift card to the scammer, they will typically redeem the gift card and then disappear, leaving you with nothing. They'll usually block you on Facebook Messenger, preventing you from contacting them to ask about your missing winnings. Please be careful with these gift card scams. I'm unsure as to what they're trying to do with PayPal or the Cash App, so please be careful with those as well.
I made a comment to the scammer about him not answering my question and he asks what question. The one about the time zone. The scammer responds with the current time in the Eastern time zone. The address that I'd given is in the Atlantic time zone, so he was off by an hour. He continues to ask if I wanted the package that night or in the morning. I said that I was not walking to the store in the dark. I'm not walking there in the daytime either because I do not walk. Smiley face. I use a wheelchair to get around and haven't been able to walk since before COVID. The scammer then asked how I was going to pay the $120 fee. I said that I was guessing that he needed a gift card. And that was why I said that I wasn't going to the store in the dark. The scammer asked how long it would take me to get to the store and back. Does he not understand that I'm not going there in the dark? He continues to plead with me to go to the store and get the card. I repeat that I'm not going there in the dark. He asks if I have PayPal or what. I do not have any of the apps that the scammers tend to use. Then he asks about the bank. Dude, the bank is even further than the store. I'm not going there either. The scammer then asks about tomorrow morning. I agree to that just to shut him up. He tells me to buy the card in the morning when I wake up. Dude, I'm having breakfast before I leave the house. This was the last bit of messages sent on Sunday night. The scammer asks me to message him the moment that I wake up. With how impatient he's been, that's not happening. The scammer messages me at 7:45, then again about an hour later and just after 9 a.m. More photos that were a waste of time. He's trying to make it look like the package would be coming from FedEx. That way when no money comes, he can tell me to contact FedEx and ask about my missing money and they'll have no idea what I'm talking about. The scammer tells me that the delivery man is ready to deliver all the packages they had to deliver this morning. I know that this is a scam and that there is no money coming to me. The scammer says that I can see the delivery man going to deliver packages to someone now. He asks what time I was going to get the card. I'm not getting any cards cause I know that this is a scam, you dumbass scammer. The scammer was trying to get a response from me. I wasn't wasting my time with him and said that I'd have to get the gift card while on my lunch break. He said he'd wait for me. The scammer seemed impatient, repeatedly messaging me trying to get a response. You'll need to pause the video if you want to read all of the messages that the scammer had sent. I had a meeting in town after supper and didn't have access to the Wi-Fi while I was at my meeting. I ended all communications with the scammer and didn't bother sending him a used gift card. I'm surprised that he didn't try and call the phone number that I'd provided. He would have ended up talking to someone at the police station. Smiley face. I'd like to thank you for taking the time to watch my video. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to click on the like option below. If you want to see similar content, please be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching and I'll see you next time.